but I know that there are so many of you here, and there are so many people to thank. There are so many people that I want to hug that I haven't. There are so many people that have come out tonight, and it's a fantastic party. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Eclectic Revival, who just finished playing. Aren't they fantastic? We're hoping to get them in at the waiting room here downtown in Buffalo and at the Irish Center. So if you like them, make sure that you let it know. Let it know to Mary Hennigan at the Irish Center, and come down when I post it on Facebook, which apparently I'm really good at doing. So I'm going to stop talking because this isn't about me. I'm going to introduce a friend of the family and a band member, former St. Francis student, Mr. Ryan Young.
That's the first time I've ever heard Liz say this isn't all about me. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wreck. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. While follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh, heart, heart, heart. Oh, the bleeding drops of red were on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Well, it's with great pleasure that I can say that the captain is not fallen cold and dead. Woo! And while we're all here to celebrate the truly remarkable career of his, Liz asked me to come up here and kind of give a little bit of a perspective from being one of his students, which ironically I wasn't. I never was. Yeah. He's the only guy in the English department that didn't have the privilege of teaching this thing here. But that being said, I'm not going to make this very long, I promise, because I didn't rehearse this and I know what I'm doing here. But I do want to tip my glass to Jerry, to everybody that's here right now for affecting all of us and all of his students and all of that. He kind of gave us the ability to turn that mirror of reality, I guess, just a little bit and kind of look at everything around us and say, what the hell are we doing? And why are we here? And what's the point? And when you're 14, 15, 16 years old and you're a stupid punk at St. Francis, that goes a long way. It really does. So I am just going to say on behalf of the Shea family, I'm sure Liz said it already, I wasn't really listening to what she was saying.
What else is new?
For being here. On behalf of every single alumni that's in this room, to Jerry, thank you for what you've done. I don't even know if he's in the damn room or not. Oh, there you are. So that is it. We wanted to say thank you for everything you've done, everything you have done, and everything you will still do, because like any other good book, this is just the end of a chapter. There's always another one. So, Jerry. It is my pleasure now to introduce one of Jerry's colleagues, Tom O'Malley, who will kind of articulate this a hell of a lot better than I can. That's why he's an English teacher and I'm a failed English student. I was never good enough to get into his AP English course. I remind him that every time I see him. So if you could please welcome Tom O'Malley. He's going to give you a little bit of his insight.
Who the hell is Jerry Shea? Where are you, Jerry? Come on up here with me, will you? I'm not going to do this by myself. By the way, I really wanted Ryan Young to be in my AP English class, but he chickened out. And he's been bitching at me for the last 20 years about it. I just want to say a couple words about Jerry and our friendship. We've been friends for quite a long time. We're old friends. Emphasis on the word old. But I think I first met Jerry. I wish I would have grown up with him, but I didn't have that privilege. But my wife Meg and Jerry's wife Karen used to work together. And one day, Meg had mentioned to Karen that I played guitar. I knew about 3 chords, but she thought I played guitar. So she said, well, Karen's husband plays guitar. So that's when I think I first met you. We went over to their house and played guitar. And I had a great time. Like I said, I only knew 3 chords. Jerry knew 4. I think he knows about 5 or 6 now. He's a lot better. That's all you need. But I didn't know very much. But it was great. We really hit it off. And, we found out later that we both loved literature and Irish poets especially. And then I had the privilege several years after that of having the opportunity to work with Jerry at St. Francis. And we worked together quite a bit. And being around Jerry just for a short conversation, I always learned a lot. And Jerry was the guy that I could always go and talk to if something was troubling me or whatever, and I really, really missed that. I had coffee every single morning for over 20 years with Jerry. And it was great way to start the day, a little coffee. And Jerry inevitably would tell a joke or a story. And when you got to the end, there was always that little bit of silence, and I'm trying to think, okay, what's the punchline? And then the bell rang, and we had to go to class. So I teach class till about lunchtime, and all of a sudden, bang, it hit me. Oh, that was the punchline. So I got fun in the morning, and I got fun and laughs in the afternoon. I was really honored too, as I got to be closer friends with the family. Our friendship isn't just, we're not just friends, we're really families. And Jerry asked me when Jerry and Karen had their first beautiful daughter, Liz, he asked me to be her godfather. And so I got to be a godfather. That's really a cool thing to do. And the other girls, Maggie and Katie would always, and Liz would always call me Uncle Tommy. So I always felt like I was a big part of the family. But we always had we always had that closeness together. And as I'm here tonight with Jerry, I feel the power of his intellect and the power of his love, not only for all of you out there, but for all of his students, whether they're here or they're not here. This man loves all of you. And it's been a great privilege to work with you all these years at St. Francis. And my captain, Jerry, is alive and on the deck, and he's going to speak to you right now. So let's give it up for Jerry.
Yeah, I have a prepared speech. I might need my glasses. I'm old. You're not old. Well, I know that was my sister Gina. Because she's older than I am. I'm going to take my tail out here and clean these things. Whoa. Yeah. Now, anyway, God, I can't see anybody, but it's really wonderful to have so many people here who think that much about me. God.
They're all shy.
I had a student this year who gave me the yearbook from this year. Thank you, Jack McGowan. He couldn't make it tonight, the young fella. His mom's here, though, Kathy. Well, anyway, the theme of this new yearbook is once a Raider, always a Raider. Now to all you Raiders out there. Yes, the sentiment is righteous. Because we, all of us Red Raiders, have been told that there will forever be a place at St. Francis High School if we are in need. I hope you don't forget that. And in a sense, tonight is a testament to that. To many of you, I represent a portion of the spirit you took with you when you received your diplomas. Your time at St. Francis was not measured by grades, class rank, SAT scores, or even the clique you belonged to. Instead, you became men with character, and integrity, and compassion. Over the past 3 months, I've been reminded how rewarding it's been to have been a part of the team of teachers who have shown you how to do that. Many of you saw these teachers tonight: Mr. Malloy, Mr. Cadaretta, Mr. Fabi, Mrs. Francis Terrence, Father Joe, Coach Smith, Gork, Miss Hess, Mr. Miskey, Mr. Campolia, and two of my best friends, Mr. Ellis and Mr. O'Malley, and of course, Repo.